So this is this We the People News. Okay, so this video came up on my deal, and it's Texas courts. Okay, and it's really a deal about where you file judicial complaints and clerk complaints and this, that, here, and there, and then it goes from these people. Then it goes into the JBCC, which is Judges Bar Association something. Okay, I'm not gonna nitpick at it. All right, and this one is really titled to Clerk Reporters Complaint Review Meeting. Okay, now this was 3 hours long. However, there was like 3 different complainants on 3 different people. Okay, but I wanted you to hear at the end of this of what this lady had to say to these people after they made the recommendations.
On November 4th, 2022, I am available subject to any trial settings, but I am available to attend that meeting, and I think I've already marked myself on the calendar. All right.
Sounds good.
I was like, is that a voting item? I don't know. Is that, great. Okay. Future meetings. Michelle, Melinda, do we have one yet?
We actually have one scheduled for December 9th.
December 9th.
Thank you, Tice.
Sorry, I'm double checking quickly. Okay, that'll work. Future meetings. Okay, agenda item number 6, public comments. Do we have any members of the public who would like to comment?
I'm not a member of the public, but I do want to comment. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
Go ahead, Ms. Marks. Yes.
I just have a little bit. How is this committee formed? Like, how are the members of this committee formed?
This particular committee?
That makes the decisions. How is it? How do they get selected?
The members are all members of our court reporter advisory board, just selected by the Supreme Court of Texas, and so there's a subset of that advisory board.
Oh, okay. And so, I mean, I understand, and I'm really listening throughout this process, and just really trying to get a full understanding of the process. And I just would like to make a notice to this court that, transcripts are huge. I mean, in my situation, there was the court reporter wrote, like, the defendants weren't my problem versus when a judge said the defendants were my problem. And to have a transcript out there with something stating were and weren't could be like somebody getting the death penalty and not getting the death penalty. It's that crucial. And even though in my situation it's civil, it still makes a difference on my livelihood and how I provide for my family and my business. And that's what my case addressed. And it was just a product of public corruption. And it just continues on. And I'm continuing to have to go back and relitigate my case in front of the judges that have corrupted the process. Multiple judges within Dallas County have recused themselves because of the individuals involved. Most lawyers would say, or have said, that it would be lawyer suicide for them to take my case because these judges are so political. And with me having to go through this process and all of the delays, created by the court reporter, it has really hurt my chances for justice, which has violated my due process. And I know, Miss Molly, you're looking there like this, and I understand, but this is,
I'm listening to you. I apologize. I was listening to you.
But it's very, very serious. It's very, very serious. And I mean, it affects the legacy that I wanted to leave to my children. And so I'm going to continue to fight justice, and I'm going to take this to the next level because my evidence is strong. If I could just get it out of the bubble. And so I was hopeful that this court or this committee would be able to look and see, everything that's happened and don't find loopholes or suggestions to let this situation go by. This is hurtful. And so I stayed on this committee, stayed watching this meeting, because I wanted to see the process. And I saw an inconsistency. And I know that you guys have rules and guidelines and jurisdiction that you have to follow, but there's also should be some accountability where you guys are lawyers. And if you have a litigant or you have an individual, some of you guys are, when you see that somebody has been harmed by a case and you're looking at evidence and you're reading the evidence, you should be able to look and see like, hey, there's something here. Let me go into this and see what's going on, because no litigant in a court of law should be deprived justice. And if you've read my documents, Molly, like you said, I've done a good case and I've put a lot of time in it. However you said, you read all of that and you just literally turned a blind eye and let somebody walk away who I believe has altered the transcript. And I have recordings that would prove that those transcripts were altered. And so, it is what it is. And so, but I have to just walk away, and I'm at the mercy of these committees and lawyers that are just taking a blind eye to these issues. And it's not fair, whether it's criminal or it's, civil. It's all the same. This person just, got committed, this person that you guys just had, this court reporter did this, but yeah, she did this, but they're still doing it in the civil cases, which is hurting a lot of individuals and removing children from homes and things like that. So it's a lot of issues. And then at the same token, they just walk away with it because it's civil, but it's not, because I was hurt, and did I want to hurt Robin? No, but at the same token, she had a duty to make an accurate transcript and she didn't. And unfortunately, I'm having to fight in a corrupt court that's not going to do anything. Just like that judge for this other court reporter, he said he's going to hire her, he's going to give her jobs, he's going to do this, he's going to do this. It doesn't matter what they say. That's what I'm up against. These
Mark, we appreciate your comments. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Mr. Renard, I think you had some comments.
Yes, I do. I saved this for last. I'll save the best for last. Sadly, I want to announce that Michelle, our deputy director, is retiring. She's going to be next Wednesday is going to be her last day, August 31st. And so we've had a reception for her after the last.
Okay, so that last bit, talking about how one's going to retire, so it gets in a little bit more details. But the part I want you to hear was this young lady. Now, that being said, some of y'all call it representing yourselves, okay? I don't fall into that. However, she does. And she's fought this cases all the way from the bottom and got it almost to the 5th Circuit Court, all right? And due to descriptions through the process, right now, it's on hold for her to be able to see what's going on in the 5th Circuit, whether they're going to accept it or not. I don't know, y'all. I did find her on Facebook, so I'll see what she has to say. Maybe, hopefully. Alright. This is DC We the People News. Till next time, y'all. Bye.